Western Australia is such a great state to take a road trip in. In fact, it's the best way to explore this state. There's so many great roads and so much to see and do. And my destination today, well, it's a very interesting little town that few West Australians have come and explored. But there's something very special going on here in Katanning that you've just got to see to believe. The town's modern history seems to start when the then Governor James Stirling and surveyor John Septimus Roe passed through it in the 1830s. But the town wasn't established until 1889, when the Great Southern Railway built a line into town. And in 1891, this grand building was built. And isn't she beautiful? This beautiful old building behind us is entering a whole new era. You see, she's the heart and soul of this town, and she's undergone a massive refurbishment, restoration that is seeing people come from all over Australia to see her. Nigel Oakey is the CEO and driving force behind the old mill being reimagined into this fantastic Great Southern accommodation venue. Wow, this is truly remarkable. Now, how did you find the building and the inspiration behind transforming this?
We'd done a number of listed heritage places before, and over the years we've become more and more passionate about heritage. We came down here and it was in a pretty sad way, but the town had so much passion for it, and I could see why when I got into the building. It was quite dilapidated, but it was just beautiful.
So how old's the building now?
1891, so that makes it 126 years old.
Wow.
This was the pinnacle of 1800s in engineering. This is the embodiment of the Industrial Revolution. You know, it's just been a really exciting journey, figuring out how an old flour mill worked and then bringing it back to life through hospitality.
So this is a pretty amazing space. Tell us about the spot that we're in.
So we're down in the basement of the mill, which primarily was the engine room of the mill. So everything is powered from this space that we're in. Frederick Peace, the mill's founder, was also a player in viticulture, and using a German winemaker, which he took from Penfolds, he started his wine empire, and his first Shirazes were actually matured in oak in this very basement that we're in now. So pretty fitting that it's become a wine bar. He then went on to become a maker of cordials and aerated waters, and so just this mixture of wine, the mill, the bar, we thought the cordial bar just had to be the name.
And this has got to be one of the best bars in all of Western Australia, yet I bet few people have been here yet. It's very special.
We think so. It's a little hidden gem.
And then there's the accommodation. Get a load of this. Well, it's incredible what you've created, a world-class accommodation venue in the heart of Katanning. How many rooms have you got?
22 beautiful rooms.
Each one quite unique, really.
Very unique. So a lot of our guests are actually already clocking up for their next stay, you know, the next room that they want to stay in, because that's part of the journey. I think what we're providing through this beautiful place is a base camp for people to now come and explore the whole region, which is something that people haven't done in this part of the world for a long, long time.
And I've had a look at the Aga downstairs. I've noticed that the menu there reflects produce from the region, yabbies, beef, everything's coming local, right?
So we've got a dome cafe downstairs, which is kind of the community hub, and yes, we're partnering with local producers, and that's a sort of a custom chef-produced meal. And then the cordial bar itself, again, is local content, local wines. The whole thing is quite a showcase of everything that this part of the world has to offer.
Katanning is the gateway to the Great Southern, the place to base yourself to explore the wine regions, wildflowers, and hiking trails in the Stirling Range. The town itself has a fascinating blend of Cocos Malay influences and colonial history. It's another great destination in WA.